Alright guys, what's up? So we're here in Cheshire at Cheshire Craft Brewing. We're going to go and meet the owner Scott, interview him, talk with him, have a couple beers. I also have a friend actually coming to meet me during this vlog, so excited to see him and have a few beers with him. So yeah, let's go check it out. Alright guys, so we're in Cheshire at Cheshire Craft Brewing, and I'm with the owners Scott and Frank. And yeah, so talk about how you guys started up this business, you know, your flagship beers.
So first off, there are four owners. We're two of the owners, but we're also the head brewers. So I think that's why we're talking beer today with you. But we started up a little over a year ago, end of April, right at the end of the pandemic. We were kind of, you know, questioning whether or not we should open the doors, and the governor gave the okay, so nice. We opened, and to really good reviews in town. I think people were looking to get out. They were looking to, you know, reconnect with their friends. We had a nice outdoor space for them to come to. So yeah, I mean, I think that's really how we kind of launched a little over a year ago, and now we're here.
Yeah, I know I was here a few weeks ago. It was actually right after my Tennessee trip. I came here with my friend Chris, and I had a few of your beers, and that's when I was like, man, this place is really good. You guys did a really good job, and I asked you if I could come here with my camera, so I'm really grateful that you allowed me to, and this is really cool. I'm happy to be here and making a video with you guys. I didn't meet you last time, Frank, but
good
you know, it's okay.
Now,
good
man.
to meet you too. Yeah, absolutely.
But you asked about our flagship, right?
Yes, yes.
One of our flagships is called First Time.
Okay.
It's a New England style IPA, Citra Mosaic, classic New England style hops.
Nice.
And it's about 6.8, I think, 6.8 ABV.
Wow.
Great aroma of tropical fruit, but you get that grapefruit when you drink it.
Yep.
And we just went to cans with it, so we're canning with Black Hog. We now have 4 packs of 16-ounce cans.
Awesome.
We're looking to expand a little bit soon in the future, so that we're able to get those out.
Yep.
Right now they're brewery only. We also to go do 32-ounce cans, and we do them weekly. So
awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So I remember one of the beers that really stuck out to me the most when I was here was that blonde stout. Now that was like really crazy, because I don't drink a lot of blonde stouts, but I know what stouts and stuff like taste like. So if you were to blindfold me and had me try that beer, I would have thought it was a stout. I was amazed by the color of that beer and the taste flavor of that. So do you guys still have that on tap?
We do.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys this beer. It's amazing. It's a really good blonde stout, one of the best I've had. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of them, but it was really delicious, and it defines craft beer in my eyes. You know, so that's really awesome.
That beer is multiple iterations of trying to get it right, because you know, trying to make something look blonde but taste like dark and thick, and it's really hard to do and get it right. So that's about 3 or 4 iterations of trying to get it right, and I think we did it
perfectly named. Conflicted.
Oh yeah, Conflicted. That is a good name for it. Because
so not only that, but we love rock and roll. We love music. So
nice.
Conflicted is a song from one of my favorite bands, Disturbed. So.
Oh, Disturbed. Nice. Yeah. I know Disturbed pretty well. I used to listen to them growing up. Well, like I said, I appreciate me being here. You know, and making this video. It was really nice to meet both of you. I know I met you last time, but it's nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
And yeah, we'll wait for my buddy Chris to get here. We'll show the brewery what it has, try some beers, and we'll really get into this, man. So thank you guys.
All right, thank you. One of the things that we like to pride ourselves on here at Cheshire Craft Brewing is the variety that we offer. So we have a 12 tap system. We are currently using all 12 of the taps for in-house made product, including 11 beers made in-house. And you can see, if you were to look up at the board or go on our website, we have a couple of IPAs, but we also have always a couple of stouts, darker options. We have a pale ale, a blonde, a Kolsch style beer, a watermelon wheat. We always try to have a sour on tap for those people that like sours. The beauty of the 12 tap system is we can always give quick little tasters. So if you want to see if you like that particular type of beer, we do the four 4-ounce pours in a flight. So we do flights for $10. So a lot of different variety, a lot of different things to try here.
Let's take a walk through the brew house, right? So right here in our bright tank, this is about ready, is our Pilsner style. It's one of our beers that we always have on tap. It's called 125 Light. It's carbonating right now, as you can see, and this will be ready in a week or two, or out in a week or two, I should say. It's ready now. Then in this tank here, right, we have our Oktoberfest Marzen. We're just bringing the temp up. That's what's going on right now. This guy's going to be ready in a couple of weeks. And it'll be out on tap very soon by October 1st. Hard to see, but we have some small fermenters in the back here, and those fermenters, right now, one of them is a donut porter, so we're making a chocolate donut porter. That one we're going to keg tomorrow. And then if you look over here, there's our 1-barrel system. This is where we play around and we try new recipes. We're going to do a dunkel tomorrow over here. So we'll have a 1-barrel dunkel. That's about a month out, a month to 6 weeks perhaps. And that's what's coming there. And then in the future, we're going to get ourselves a cold IPA. So that's the next thing, is getting 1-barrel system. And then we'll get back to our regulars.
Those cold IPAs, man, they're really hitting the market.
They are.
Yeah.
So he and I have been talking about that.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. But then there's all these things we're trying to do. All these varieties we want to have, and then everybody's pumping them out. I've been trying to do this since February.
Yeah.
I told them, and we were like, now we're just getting to it.
Yeah.
It's just that there's so much to do. It's the big change in this style from that IPL. IPL was a lager, so it was cold fermented, to this hoppy style IPA with lager yeast, but warm, so it's fermented warm.
Yes.
There's a few other things going on too, but that's kind of the big difference between the IPL and the IPA.
Yeah, you're like manipulating the yeast on how it's supposed to be brewed, and you're kind of just experimenting with it, and then finding out
bringing
like,
it
hey,
up to its upper limits of its fermentation.
It gives it a whole new taste character.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it is. That's
so
awesome.
I'm real excited to do it.
In the way of the screen.
Oh yeah.
So I'm with my buddy Chris, man. This is so great to be here with you. We've been talking about this idea. Those of you who don't know, it's Popo Music Official. That's it. You do the guitar. Your fiance now does the fiance. Congratulations.
Locked it up.
Yep. Yeah, you'll see in the old video I asked him this question before that, and he was like, "It's a work in progress." So that's awesome. So no, it's really great to be out here with you.
Yeah.
Like I said, you do the electric guitar, and she does the beer yoga. But if you want to see the beer yoga that they do, go to my Woodbury Brewing vlog, and you'll see all that. It's a really cool thing that you guys do.
We have a good time.
It is really
Can't
cool.
go wrong.
It is really cool, man. It is really cool. But yeah, we've been toying with this idea of you actually coming in for a collab on trying some beers with me. So here we are at
Always
Cheshire.
down.
Yeah, I know, dude.
This won't be our last.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. So we're here at Cheshire Craft Brewing, and yeah, let's dig into these flights. We got the same beers. We're gonna try them together, and
excited.
So let's start with their flagship. It's a New England Hazy IPA at 6.4%. It's called First Time, and that's this one right here. I don't know if my camera's gonna be able to pick this up, but a little haze to it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's go in for it. Ooh, it's got that nice smell to it. Yeah.
New England IPA.
Definitely New England IPA.
It's
This is
textbook.
textbook New England IPA. It's smooth, it's refreshing, it's light. It's not the haziest beer I've seen, but like, you know what? I think that's why it's kind of crisp and refreshing. It's not too heavy.
The hop bite.
Yes.
You got a little bit of the bite.
Yep, a little bit of the bitterness there. Crush it. Boy's thirsty.
I'll do a Corey sip.
I had a McDonald's chicken sandwich before I came here. Mouth's a little dry. I took that sip. It was so refreshing. Take it slow on the next one. But we can agree that was really refreshing. For the fact that we could just pound it like
Fantastic,
that's really good. Before we get to our next beer, I just want to talk about this brewery is one of those type of breweries where you're not going to come here and get 6 New England IPAs on tap. They have a great variety here to where you would probably actually need to do 2, maybe 3 flights to try everything here. Oh yeah, it's 4 flights I think.
Oh yeah.
So Yeah, they have a lot of styles
Almost
here.
3 flights.
Yeah, they got Kolsch's, they got sours, they got wheat ales, they got IPAs, fruited IPAs, stouts.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, yeah.
Nice to meet both of you.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Nice to meet you too.
Coming in, appreciate it. Can't wait to see it.
Sure,
Thank you.
All right, have fun. Scott will take care of you.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Really nice guys here, you know. But yeah, they really have a lot of variety here, so that's really cool, you know.
I love that. What's next?
What are you thinking, buddy?
Orange Skywood. That's a Kolsch. That's a good.
Yes.
We probably should have started with that one.
Probably. Now that I think about it.
What's next?
All right, so now we're moving on to the Kolsch here. It's called Orange Sky. Yeah, it's a Kolsch, 4.9%. We probably should have started with this one because I kind of killed that New England IPA, and I wish I kind of enjoyed that a little bit more. I kind of drank it like a lager when I probably should have just had this. So yeah, let's go in for the sip here.
Here we
Cheers,
go.
man.
Cheers.
We're gonna sip this Kolsch.
A Corey sip or like a regular person sip? I've seen your videos, I know how you sip.
Ooh, that's good. That's
Wow.
good. That has like a citrus taste to it right there. Yeah, the orange.
The orange, yeah, it
definitely
tastes,
brings in
it
that, like,
tastes like,
dude, this is phenomenal.
Yeah,
this is
good.
dude. I could crush these, man. This is
it
a Sunday
tastes like
football
orange
game.
soda.
Yeah, but it still has that like beer taste too. So it's like it has that like orange soda taste to it for sure. But it's also not taking away the beer flavor. You're still getting a little bit of that Kolsch. But like yeah, this is definitely like a fruited Kolsch. I would say it's super good.
And I don't think I've ever had like a fruited Kolsch.
Never,
They're
never.
always like that, Kolsch style.
And the fact that they're doing stuff like this is really cool because it defines craft beer, man.
I think that the fact that it's such a small brewery, they're able to play around and experiment with different
Absolutely,
things.
yeah.
So
Also, you see
This is nice.
you see their tanks. They have smaller tanks and stuff too, and they have like a little miniature series, like little miniature setup of fermenters and stuff where they can really experiment without wasting, the money and putting in a bulk amount of ingredients. They can just make a small batch, see how it comes out, maybe sample it out to customers, kind of get feedbacks. That's really cool when breweries do that because you don't have to invest all this money into making a big batch and be like, damn, this sucks, and then it all goes to waste. So. I like that breweries do that. They make a small batch, they really get creative and experiment, and if it's not good, it's only about 10, 20 gallons wasted instead of a whole barrel. So.
Well, you're able to experiment, and this is
I've
I've never had anything like this.
Never had anything like this either.
very unique.
It really is like an orange Kolsch. It's super good. Like the aroma, it's like that orange aroma taste instead of like that orange juice taste. It's just
It's sweeter too.
Yes.
It's not like a tart, like you squeeze an actual
Exactly.
orange into it.
yeah.
It's fantastic.
Really good, really good. So we got two here. We got the blonde stout, conflicted, or we have the sour. Which one do you think we should go for first? It's either we start with the sour and then have a stout, or have a stout and then the sour. Yeah, give it a nice.
Those are two really strong ones to finish with. Let's do the sour.
We'll do the sour. So this next one we're going in for is a fruited sour. It's called Sunkiss, and it's a passion fruit orange guava. I said it correct, right?
Nailed it.
Nailed it. That's good.
Smell the passion fruit. It's on the nose.
Holy cow.
It's like exploding with fruit flavor.
That's why I was looking at you, because when I had it, I was like, it was like the fruit was just punching my mouth, and I was just trying to see if you were getting that, and it makes your mouth. My mouth is watering right now. Like,
Yeah,
it kind of opened up my glands here.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it definitely has a sour taste to it. I would say more of a tart. I kind of feel like it's tart instead of sour.
Yeah.
Tart is a little weaker, so like
super fruity though.
Just that's what I'm saying.
The fruit,
Super
like,
fruity.
the tart is like I said, like kind of on the back end.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's making my mouth water. It's actually kind of making like it's hard for me to talk.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. No, this is delicious. Wow.
You're such a sour guy now.
I know, man. It's crazy. Like I hated sours, and now it's like I kind of get excited to have them, man. You know, for those of you who are just watching this video now, if you were to go watch my other videos, it really is like, I did not like sours.
You're forcing yourself. Like, I'm not a sour guy, I'm gonna do it just because. And then like,
and now it's just like, dude, this is punching me in the mouth. It's so good.
I was the same way with IPAs. Like back in the day, like it was all about the West Coast style.
Yeah.
And like who can make it
Hoppy as hell.
as bitter as possible.
Yeah.
But I kept at it, and
then you build a palate for it. And now you love it. I feel like you like all beers though, really. I mean, is there really any beer that you don't like? I mean, do you like your stouts and porters?
No, it's fun to explore and experiment and try different ones and just be open.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
This was something else.
I could get a whole glass of that. So we got our last beer here that we're going to be trying. Last of right now. I'm sure we're going to go get some more.
No doubt.
This is an interesting beer. It's called Conflicted because you're really going to be conflicted. It is a blonde stout. It's 7.5% ABV. That's what this is. So let's go in for this. So just so you guys know, we've had this beer before. So this is a beer that I really wanted to put on this video. All right, man. Let's go for it.
Here we go.
Oh my god. It doesn't taste like what it looks like. It tastes like a dark stout. Like you drink this, if you were to have your eyes closed and someone fed it to you, they just if you were blindfolded and you took a drink of this, you would definitely think it was a dark beer. So the color on this this is why you're conflicted. You're like, wow, you're looking at it and you're like, but it doesn't taste like what it looks like. You're very conflicted. You're
definitely like, the coffee flavor, and
roastiness.
Normally they're black.
Yeah, and normally they're black. This looks like a blonde ale. Really, it looks like a blonde ale. But it tastes like a dark stout.
I gotta be honest, I don't think that backing it up against that the sour was a great idea. The only reason I say that is because I've had this before and I've gotten more coffee flavor from it.
In the sour spot.
And it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic stout, but backing it up after that sour, I feel like it took something away from it.
It did. Yeah.
I'm not getting I'm not fully appreciating it.
Yeah.
Because it is a fantastic beer on its own.
Because I'm still tasting that sour. And you know what I mean? Like even after drinking this, I have a little bit of a stout taste, but I'm still tasting that. The sour is pretty strong with flavor. Very, very strong with flavor. And yeah, I think it does.
I think you're right. Yeah.
I think it is manipulated.
I am getting now that you mentioned, I am getting
like a roasty sour.
Residue. Yeah.
We got like a roasty sourness in our mouth right now because we went from the sour to this, and but no, in the end we've had this beer before, and it is a fantastic beer. It's just it tastes a little strange right now just because we just had a lot of different style beers. But yeah, no, this is a really good beer. If you guys are here, this blonde ale, it really you're conflicted. It tastes like a stout, and it does not look like it at all. I'm at Cheshire Craft Brewing, and I'm with some locals here, Ted, Doug, and Katie. So yeah, let's talk about you guys come here a lot. Yeah.
We gotta admit, we pretty much only come here.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
We love the beer.
Yes.
Because it's different. I mean, we were talking about it a couple weeks ago. We've been to a couple local places.
Yeah.
That there's 3-4 different beers you can choose from. I mean, there's more than that.
And then it's all IPAs.
Right.
Yeah.
Here,
yes.
every single one has a completely different.
I'm on board with that because, like I said, I do like my New England IPAs, but me being a craft beer drinker, I want other things too. One of the best beers I actually had was their Orange Sky. Yeah,
we're all drinking it.
That orange, I've never had a fruited Kolsch like this before.
Very good. Quite often, yeah, a couple times a week.
So obviously you guys are here because of the beer. You guys are really happy with what they make. A lot of varieties you guys were talking about. You're happy with the varieties. It's not just all IPAs. You can come here and get a blonde stout, a sour, They're fruited Kolsch, fruited IPAs, New England IPAs, West Coast style IPAs. I mean, the list goes on and on. You know, you'd probably have to have 4 flights to try everything that they have.
You
here.
would.
That was really good.
Triple IPA that was just, I'm not a big IPA fan, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, wow, not a big IPA fan, but you liked it. That's awesome.
I see that.
That's
Triple
awesome.
IPA.
So I noticed you guys are here playing apples to apples.
are?
I don't want to disturb your
It's a
game
hardcore
anymore.
game.
Yeah, I know. I really appreciate you guys letting me, talk to you guys, and I'm glad that you guys really enjoy this place, because this place needs to be recognized. It really does. So, and that's what I'm trying to do. So it's really cool to talk to some of you locals that come here all the time. It's really nice meeting you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you guys want to follow me, it's Connectican Vlogs. Yeah, Instagram, YouTube. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel and you follow me on Instagram, I do giveaways where I try to do giveaways. I could get some for you guys, definitely. I could get some more printed out. This is actually a pretty cool card, because if I just tap your phone, my information will come up. It's got that new, whatever thing. So if you go to your home screen, is that your home screen? Oh, there you go. There you go. So you can just click that link. It's going to be up all my stuff. And like I said, if you subscribe to my channel, you follow me on Instagram, my next giveaway is actually going to be, it's going to be a fall giveaway. I'm going around to a bunch of breweries, trying to get pumpkin beers in Oktoberfest, get 1 beer from each brewery, and just do a giveaway. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Wow, it says New England Hazy IPA Berry Patch, 6.6%. And they got pictures of it, so yeah, all right. So this is something I've never seen a hazy IPA look like this before. So this is called the Berry Patch. It's a New England hazy IPA, and I've never seen a hazy IPA have this color before. So this is a fruited New England hazy IPA. Berry Patch, 6.6%. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. All right, man. Cheers.
Let's get after it.
But no, this is okay.
It tastes like raspberry.
It does. It tastes like raspberries, but there's a bitterness to it too. Like there is a little bit of a bitterness to it. It's fruited, but it's bitter. So you're not. Wow, this is how do I explain this? It doesn't taste like an IPA, but it kind of does, just because of the bitterness. It's like a bitter fruit. Like I'm getting it's like bitter raspberry. You get any bitterness to it?
Yeah, raspberry. You get that raspberry wave, and then a little bitterness. Yeah, not a lot. A little bitterness on the back end.
Not a lot though. It is mainly fruit. Yeah, it's mainly raspberry.
I feel like we're like in an experimental lab,
dude.
Because it's like they have a lot of unique.
They have a lot of beers that I've never had before.
The experimentation.
Yes.
It's like
the fact that they call it Cheshire Cheshire Craft Brewing. All their beers are crafty as hell. This is super crafty. If you want to try some beers that you probably never had before, this is a place to come to.
Never had a fruited Kolsch.
Never had a fruited Kolsch. Never had a fruited Kolsch. Not like that, man. That was really interesting. This is really interesting because it's a hazy New England IPA, but this looks like a sour.
Yeah.
It looks like a sour. Sure. I would think, if I were to see someone drinking this, they'd be like, oh, you got a sour? Which one is it? But no, this is very interesting. It's not sour at all. It's hoppy. There's a hoppiness to it, a little bit of a bitterness to it, but it's also very raspberry. I think that this is a great beer for being called a fruited IPA. This is a fruited IPA. This is what, I think they nailed it, man. I really do. I think they nailed it.
I love the experimentations that they do here.
You're right, man. You're right. We're in a lab, dude. We're in like a science lab. Yeah. Oh, dude, that's a good photo. I took a sip of it. Shit. Okay. Hold on. Scratch. Oh, now we're uneven. I clearly took a sip.
No, I took a sip too. So we're even.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
We're even.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. All right, Chris. We got another beer here. This is Small Town. It's an ESB, 5.7%. It's got a really cool color to it, actually. It's kind of like a, I don't know, what copper? Yeah, like a copper. Yeah. All right, man. Let's go in for it. Cheers. Oh, that is smooth. Yeah, that's smooth. It's got
malty.
Yeah, it's definitely got like a brown ale taste, or not brown ale, but like maybe like a red ale, maybe like an Irish red kind of like.
More of a red, yeah.
More like a red ale taste to it, for sure.
What a spectrum of beers here.
Yeah.
Like to go from, and it's not all like New England IPAs, which we love.
Yeah, we do. We love our New England IPAs, but we're also beer drinkers, and we want to try other styles. And like, man, they're tackling it. And I feel like not only they have a lot of styles, but they do those styles really well.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool, like, you know, like, okay, I'm not trying to like talk down on a brewery, but you got these breweries that make incredible New England hazy IPAs, but it's like, well, that's really all they're known for, and it's like, well, it's like your talent is limited. But when you come here, as far as craft beer, they know what the fuck they're doing. You want a New England IPA? They got it, and it's really good. You want an extra bitter, an ESB, which is what this is, really good.
And experimental,
and
like something you don't expect,
exactly.
or even
like
it's not even on the radar.
They're fruited Kolsch, man.
What?
Excellent, and it's something I've never had before, anything like that. You know, they tackled their blonde stout. I mean, that is a dark, heavy tasting beer, but it looks like a blonde ale. I don't know how you tackle that so well. I don't know.
So good.
It's so good.
It always messes with my mind, you know.
And they're sour.
A golden.
Oh yeah.
Golden stout.
And then it's just crazy. And then you got their sour, which was just, like I said, mouth punching with flavors.
It's like Mike Tyson.
It's like having Mike Tyson in your mouth.
No. Well, punching your taste buds.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to go with punching your taste buds.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought people would know what I was talking about. You know? Oh, you guys are sick if you thought otherwise. You guys are sick. Cheers. Oh, super good.
We should plan a trip to Hoax, or at least the Beer X.
Well, if we go to Beer X, we'll see Ritual Pizza there.
Ritual Pizza.
They're there all the time. They actually tell me all the time, like every time they go to the Beer X, they're like, "Hey, we're going to the Beer X," and I'm always usually doing something on Sunday, but I want to make some time for the Beer X. We should maybe
do it.
We should do something like that, you know?
I'm down.
Yeah, this guy's always down, man. He's cool. This is what's cool about the beer community, man. I met this guy doing my vlogs.
I was begging this guy to come down. I was like, "You gotta come down for our super special 1 year anniversary." And he was like, "I don't know if I could find anybody." I was like, "You don't need to find anybody, just come down."
Yeah, that was actually the first time I went to a brewery by myself, and then that's when I realized.
You put on your big boy pants.
On my own fucking channel. You see this? Really, it was the first time I went by myself, and then I realized, you know, going to a brewery by myself and doing my own thing with a camera, dude, Black Hog that day, that changed a lot for me for this channel. I realized, you know what, like I'm doing my own thing now. Like I used to like rely on people to go like, "Oh, I want to make this video, but I don't want to go by myself. That's really awkward."
But you found that the community is so
welcoming, man.
It's so welcoming.
It's so welcoming.
So cool. People get excited for people, whatever brewery that you go to. You have a regular, and they're like excited. They're like, "Check out this beer. This is my favorite beer here."
Yeah.
They're excited and they're welcoming.
That day changed a lot for me for this channel. One, it was when I started actually contacting breweries and letting them know that I'm coming. That changed it. Instead of just going to a brewery with my camera and just popping up, you can tend to, the camera picks up tension and it picks up awkwardness, and when they're not expecting you, the camera picks that up. But now that I've started like, oh, I'm gonna contact this brewery, and when they're ready for me, they're expecting me, everything's smooth because it gives them time to prepare for me to come about what they want to talk about, and it kind of just puts everybody on the same page. And yeah, like Black Hawk, so that changed. Black Hawk changed it for me with that. I was like, you know what? That worked out way better than just showing up randomly with a camera. So that's when I started contacting breweries after that day, and that's also the day where I was like, hey, you know what? I can go to a brewery by myself with my camera and meet a bunch of people like I did over there. You know, and like, yeah, it's really welcoming. It's very welcoming.
Exciting to like promote like their local spot.
And when you invited me and you were messaging me, and then I showed up at Black Hawk, dude, the moment I met you, it almost felt like we've known each other for a while. Like, it was pretty cool. Like, it was kind of just like, hey, man, like, nice to meet you, you know? And dude, it was really cool. Met Lynette and all your friends there. You have really good friends, dude. They were really nice, you know. The other guy's name was Chris, the one where we took the picture and he was like, dude. That's Chris, right? He's a trip. Yeah. He's a real. You know what though? He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Every time he comes to a brewery, he always tries to. When I say try, he buys me a beer every time. And yeah, he's a great guy, man.
It's always a party.
Oh yeah,
always a party.
Yeah, I'll tell you when Chris here, Popo Music, and Lynette do the beer yoga, and we meet at a brewery. It's just, dude, we fuck that shit up, man. Like, we really do.
We have a good time.
It's a blast, dude. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. You know, even when we're not working, we met at Kinsman one time, and like that was a good time. You know, Kinsman
for sure,
was a good time. Yeah. That was awesome. That was actually your special day.
It was sort of post proposal extravaganza.
Kind of insulted that he was like, hey, listen, like I need a camera guy to get this proposal thing going, and I could have made a really nice video, but you know.
My cousin was able to.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he did a good job, or she did a good job. She did a good job. Yeah, your cousin's the girl, and she's married to the guy that homebrews, and they won at Labyrinth, dude. I went that day. I was there that day. It was after the event, so I didn't see them, but it was that day I went to Labyrinth where Ritual Pizza was there also, and I went there later in the afternoon because I remember. What's his name? Adam. Adam, the owner of Labyrinth, he was like, hey, we're having a homebrew competition. I hope you can make it. Unfortunately, I had to work that day, and I couldn't get there at the time he wanted me to be there, which now I look at it, I'm like, damn, dude, I would have saw your cousin win. I went there a few hours after the competition. It was all cleaned up and gone, but I saw your post and I was like, oh my god, like,
so good.
Yeah, I was talking to Amanda, she's like the bar manager there, and I was like, you know this girl? And she's like, yeah, they won. I was like, dude, that's my friend's cousin. Like, it was crazy. It's crazy.
I'm excited. We're gonna get together with them. We're gonna do
a homebrew.
Yeah. We're gonna do a homebrew.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna get together. We're gonna come up with something unique, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna have some fun.
These guys won a homebrew competition, so their shit is no joke. Like, I've seen pictures of the basement setup, dude. It is like a miniature brewery laboratory in the guy's basement. A bunch of SS brew tanks, the Godfather.
Grainfather.
Or Grainfather. Yeah, the Grainfather, which is like an all-in-one system. It's really cool. But he also had a bunch of SS Brew Tech fermenters there and everything. Yeah, that'd be really cool to do, man.
We could do a giveaway. We'll come up with a brew. I don't know. We'll see.
That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. But we gotta talk to them first. This is a tease. We don't know. Nothing's definite, but that would be a really cool idea. That'd be a really cool idea, for sure.
We'll get together. We'll get the brain trust together, and we're gonna come up with something. Come up with something special for your viewers.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Oh yeah, my name, Connectican Vlogs. Yeah, so this is how I came up with that. And yeah, so I got like, how'd you come up with your name? And then there's some weird questions that I got that we're gonna incorporate where I'm gonna laugh and it's gonna be really funny. Like, this girl asked me if I ever passed out in a shower. Yeah, she's like, oh, I love your videos. I love that you go brewery hopping and everything. She's like, I have a question for you. Have you ever passed out in a shower? And I was like, that's a really weird question. And I didn't respond. I just didn't.
That is a really weird.
Gotten
Is
weird
that like
question.
a thing? Do people like?
I don't know. Do people pass out in showers?
I mean, it's not like out of the question, but
I've gotten some weird questions. I've gotten weird questions. Like not like even some of them weren't weird, but like weird. Just like why do people ask these questions? One person asked me like, "Yo, you ever go to a brewery and just drop a flight?" I'm like, man, why would you even ask that? No, I haven't, and now I think I might.
have things been progressing? Have you been like growing?
So yeah, the last 28 days I got about 60 subscribers on my YouTube channel in 60 days. So I went from averaging 3 subscribers a month to 1 subscriber a day.
Yo, that's huge.
Yeah, I get about a subscriber a day. So, you know, like, not every day I won't get a subscriber, but one day I'll get 10.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like right now I've had, you know, yeah.
That's no joke.
So I get about a subscriber a day. That's what I'm averaging. I'm averaging, I don't know how many, I think 5,000 views a day. Like, not on my videos, but like profile and stuff, and average. Like, so you look at my videos and some are doing good, but there's some videos that have thousands of views that I've had in the past. My treehouse
Treehouse is a big one.
that's slowly creeping up. I almost got 1,000 views on that. Yeah, certain videos do better than others, but yeah, it's you know, I'm at the point now where I'm averaging about a subscriber a day. You know, there might be like 2 days where I don't get subscribers, then in one day I get 6. You know, so like in the year, you look at it, it's like I'm getting about
huge.
Yeah, oh yeah, because they see all my content.
I don't subscribe to anything on YouTube. There's only like 3 or 4.
And I'm one of them.
Of course.
That's awesome. That's
No,
you know,
I
actually,
like your videos. Your videos are good.
you like them, man? You know, it seems that a lot of people do too. Even Eric that I met, I met him a long time ago. He won the Asheville giveaway, and then yesterday he met me at Concentric. He saw my story. I was going there. Really cool guy. I call him a legend. He's a legend. He's just one of those followers where it's just he met me, he subscribed to my shit, and he's really involved, and it's really cool. And I have a that's the thing, like, I don't want to say fan base because that's like really stupid. I just want to say the beer community who follow me, I call those guys legends. Like, you're a legend to me, you're part of that, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, those people, the people that are really involved with my my channel and my social media, man, you're all legends to me, dude. If it wasn't for people like that, dude, I wouldn't be doing this. You know,
the beer community is pretty cool, you know. Like,
very supportive.
Going to breweries, like, it's always very welcoming. Everybody, especially if you go to a new spot and you run into like one of the regulars, and they're excited. You know?
Yeah.
This is my spot. Come check it out. You know? Try this beer. Try that beer. You know, they're proud. And
absolutely.
You know,
people are dope, man. Like, you know, I tell people too, like, you know, people I work with, I'm like, you know, I don't go to bars anymore. I go to breweries. I just think that the atmosphere and the people are much better, you know. Knock on wood, but I've gone to bars and seen people get a little too aggressive and a little too, you know, you don't really get that at breweries.
I've never seen that.
Never seen it at a brewery.
I've never seen anybody get out of hand at a brewery.
And I've never seen anyone.
But I think it's more about like when you're going to a brewery,
You're there for the
like,
craft.
You get the craft. You want to taste the different like.
You're not just there to get your fix.
Right. You're not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not sucking down $2 beers just to start
it's more
feeding
about
your
the-
addiction. It's
the
more
craft.
of like the craft and the art of it, and you're there for a reason, like a real reason. You know, I think that's the thing. Not out, you know, you're not, you know, I got uncles that are alcoholics. You know, don't take this the wrong way, but it's like, you know, alcoholics aren't going to go to a brewery and get drunk on $7 beers. They're going to go to the pub and spend less money and just get what they need. You know, so that's a big thing too. I mean, if you're an alcoholic and you're getting drunk at breweries, I need to know what job you got, because that's expensive. That's expensive. You spend $200 fucking dude, easily. Easily. So, what did you think of this beer, buddy?
ESB
It definitely have that red ale characteristic to it. I feel like
Connecticut it seems to be so New England IPA.
yes, yeah,
So it's nice to step outside of that category, and it's a nice surprise. You know?
absolutely. I thought it was a great beer for the style. You know that they
This is a good fall beer.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
you know, we could hang out, like get the fire pit going.
Oh, yeah.
And like let's crack open a couple of these.
Absolutely.
I hear you, brother. The knit hat, flannel.